Everybody need a team. Everybody got a team of four? Got it? Okay. We need a team. He phone to you with. You need a team? You got a team? How about you hop in? Oh, Jack. You guys can just be two and just do as much as four people do. Y'all understand? All right, guys. This is similar to the 60, 45, 30 workout, but instead of being time-based, it's going to be rep-based. There's going to be 4 movements in each station. Station 1 is going to be over here, in this whole big area in front of the bikes, open area, tiny plates. Station 2, I lied. Station 2 is going to be outside. We're rotating weird today. Station 2 is going to be outside. Station 3 is going to be up here. I didn't plan this out very well. Station 3 is going to be all the way up here in this corner right here, and then Station 4 is going to be in that back corner. So how this goes, since there's 4 of you, there's going to be 4 different positions. There's going to be position 1 for burpees, position 2, plank, position 3, tiny plates, position 4 is going to be bike. This is going to be over here. So one of you is going to be doing burpees, and while one of you is doing the burpees, one's going to be holding a plank, one's going to be doing tiny plates, back and forth, and then one's going to be on the bike. All right, you're just going to wait. You're going to be doing those 3 movements until they get done with their burpees. Whoever's doing burpees is going to rotate to plank. Plank goes to tiny plates goes to bike, and then bike will go to burpees. So we're all going to cycle through all 4 of these while somebody's doing 20. We're going to cycle through all 4 of these while somebody's doing 15. Then we're going to cycle through all of these while somebody does 10. And that's how all 4 of these stations are ran. Any questions on how it is done? Awesome. All right. So we're going to go over these movements. In station 1, the pacer is going to be burpees. Chest down to the ground, then exploding up. Beautiful. The next movement is going to be plank. You can do them from your forearms or your palms. Just making sure that we're keeping that core engaged. We don't have droopy hips. We don't have the mountaintop butt up in the air. Tiny plates. Here's the thing on the tiny plates. We're just going to be, got a tiny plate in each hand. We're just going to be running back and forth on the floor. Don't really worry about making it all the way. So if somebody gets done with their 10 burpees and you're a third of the way there, don't worry about going, just leave your plates where they are. All right? That way you can just get up and rotate quickly. And then bike is going to be on the bike, obviously, just like P-Funk's butt off the seat. Station 2, which is going to be outside. Main movement is going to be kettlebell swings for 40. Forward, backward movement, hinging at the hips, propelling that kettlebell forward with our hamstrings and glutes. And then the next movement is going to be wall ball. The ball is going to be on the outside of that wall. We're going to be dropping our hips and releasing on the way up and then catching on the way down. Next movement is going to be squat hold. You'll just be out there, find an area, squat, and just try to hang out here as long as you can. And then hills. You're just going to be running up and down the hill. If you see somebody that's about to be done with their swing, you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom of the hill. Just turn right back around and then rotate. Station 3 is going to be up here. Main movement is going to be power steps, driving through with that leg, creating some distance between you and the box. Try to refrain from doing the soccer taps. Make sure you're hanging out over the box and driving through. Into high knees. Let's make sure we're getting our arms into it, getting those knees up high. Let's work the high knees. We can do those really lazily if we could, or if we wanted to. Plank ups. This is going to be, you're going to be in a forearm position, and then you're going to go up to your hands, boom, boom, and then you can go back down to your forearms. All right, boom, boom, just like so. Wake up. And then into wall sit. It's going to be right here, 90 degrees. Get comfy, all right? Station 4 is going to be back there with all the dumbbells. We got hammer pumps. All 4 of these movements involve the dumbbells, so I say grab a set of dumbbells and then use your other movements for one of those dumbbells. So, just like hammer curls, but we're going to be doing these at the same time, keeping those elbows glued to our sides, bringing them up to our shoulders, and controlling them on the way down. Nice and strict. Let's try not to swing. Try not to go too slowly either, but you don't want to get into a hurry. After your hammer pumps, you're going to drop one and do overhead extensions. Elbows are going to be clenching the head, going down the center of your back, getting a good stretch on those triceps, and then extending overhead. And then you're going to go into squat jacks. dumbbell up underneath our chin, squatting with our feet apart, and then when we press that weight overhead, that's when we bring our feet together. And then you're gonna go into jackknives, bringing that weight up to our shins, keeping that core engaged, not letting our legs slam and hit the ground, getting those shoulders off the ground, as well as those legs. Any questions? No, sir. Let's get a massive